Hey, good morning, friends. I should have been recording myself doing this, but this is painted now, my mudroom, and I just I've been finding creative ways to hang things here before putting anything permanent up. So I have like a hook thing on the back of the door, but for this space, I'm thinking wall hooks. I don't really have a closet in the house. I took them all out. But anyway, so in here, I just hung up this little thing. Hi, Jude. And it's at this height, so that when you walk in the door, which is right here, you can just drop your keys or whatever, hang up your bag. And then also I have small people, and so they can hang their coats here. They can reach these hooks and put their coats there. And then they also make little hooks, great little hooks for bags. So I'm gonna hang my bag there. Yay! And I know somebody probably designed it this way, but where the screws are is exactly where the studs are in the wall. So that was really helpful. And this was a really quick thing to just pop up. But yeah, look at that ceiling all done. It's looking really good in here. I walked in here last night. It's Saturday morning. I got here Friday night. It was dark. I couldn't really appreciate the walls in here, but everything is painted. Everything has 2 coats on it. Painting is officially over in this house. I'm officially done painting. Oh, I think she missed the ceiling though. Oh yeah, she for sure missed the ceiling. Okay, well, you know what? Yeah, that'll go quick. That'll go quick. Going through the car wash never gets old. I just wish the kids were here. What's gonna happen next? Hi, June. What's going on? Oh, it's like a light show in here. Coolest one yet. Just a little low-hanging fruit this morning. I like a job that I can start and finish. This is my favorite song right now.
What's that?
This is my favorite song right now.
Oh, and I guess the important thing was it used to be 7/8.
True. Yes. Yes. so hard to get in.
Oh, I know that. Shit.
It's like the tamper-proof thing, so kids can't stick screwdrivers in them.
Kids always fuck everything up. There you go. Don't they? I mean, don't they? Oh shit, we need that. Did you?
Yeah. Why is this one so... Oh my god, that one sucks. This one does not want to go in.
And then let's do the bottom one in. And then what if we just, and it's a total pause, what if we just put a blob of glue in there? Are you okay with that? Okay, right. So what we're going to do is I'm going to get the glue gun, we'll get this bottom one in, and when it's almost, or maybe now, I'll put a big old whack of glue there, we'll screw that in, and then hopefully screw these two top bits together.
Okay.
Boom.
And then do you think put a screw in the top part?
I think we'll screw this, yeah, and we'll just try and get screws on. And it's not going to hold very much, but the glue's going to hold it too. All for the frickin' plug.
Oh, for a freaking plug.
101, baby.
I don't know if that's gonna, it's gonna stick out a bit, but that's okay.
Yeah. But,
Yeah, good enough.
yeah, totally on those though. You can always fix that with a scoop of mud. Okay, job done, well done.
The first order of business for preparing the floors to be sanded was to fill in these gaps with wood. So right now Steve is cleaning them up, making them nice and even, sawing the edges so that we can fit boards in there. And this is where the walls were before. So it'll be kind of cool. It'll blend in a bit, but you'll still be able to tell where the walls used to be, which I think is neat because it'll just give people a hint of what's gone on here, how much work has happened, maybe what it used to look like. I just think it's cool to be able to see a little bit of history when you look at a house, but like in a tasteful way, I guess. There are a lot of walls here. Once upon a time. I don't know what there is to say about installing light switch covers and plug covers. It's mundane. Each one is a little bit of a unique challenge. Some of them are simple and straightforward, and some of them are not. And some of them take way longer than you think they should take. And I think that just sums up renovations right there. Sometimes the little jobs seem to take the longest. Like the details, the fine work, the finished work seems to take the longest. But with every little thing like this, you can just see the progress. You can see us getting closer to the finished product. And it is pretty exciting to think about where we started versus where we are now. Every little job completed is it's like a little drop in the bucket, but we're still filling that bucket. Here we are just sawing out pieces of wood from the floor where the wood's gonna go, where the new wood's gonna go. There's a piece of it there. We just put pine in to match what was already there. It was a bit tricky to find the right level, the right thickness to match the floorboards because they are 7/8, and it's really hard to find 7/8 in a thickness for pine. So what we did was we went with slightly smaller and then just added something underneath. The stairs are a bit of a challenge. I started trying to strip them with paint stripper, and you can see here, this is kind of like the before for the stairs. There used to be carpet on here, obviously, and that got taken off, and then I pulled out all the staples, which took 8 years. 8 years to pull out staples. But here I am, pretty much just sanding and scraping. I decided not to strip the whole stairs because stripping is so messy and it really wasn't working. And here's the before of the floors. We got the wood in, or I should say Steve did, and it looks really good. Right now it doesn't match color-wise, but I think after I sand it, it will. And then once it's all sanded and stained, it'll look perfect.